Hey, fellow target individuals, it's VW, and it is Saturday, evening, and I just wanted to make a short video. Another, a commenter who hasn't experienced this, was saying that, maybe I was delusional, schizophrenic, and, that I need to be on meds or whatever. And, I responded to her and I said, I wish I was. I really wish I was schizophrenic, because you can take good medication and delusions will go away, and that'd make it really simple. But what my main point is, and I made a video before this, but I was fumbling around, so I think I can make this one shorter, more concise, is that I like that comment. It's not like I like it or agree with it. I know I'm not schizophrenic. I know this is really happening, but I want people to put stuff on my channel, and I want discourse to happen. I want people to be talking. I want some people to be saying, this guy's totally bonkers. I want some people to be saying, no, gang stalking really exists. I want some people who don't know about it being like, I don't know about it. I need to research more. Discourse, that's what makes our country great. When you talk about things, when you discuss things, then people learn. They're like, well, that guy said it exists, and I just don't believe it exists, so I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do some more research, and I'm going to find out about it. And they find out that it's true. So, I just want to say, if you're making videos, a lot of you guys, and I have seen, I can imagine in more of the women targeted individuals, it can hurt if somebody says bad things to you or calls you crazy or says worse than that. But y'all know my whole philosophy. I say things that have worked for me, and I've been going through this for 5 to 7 years. I'm not trying to tell y'all you have to do this, because you know your situation. But what I'm trying to do is be totally transparent. And that's what I want y'all to know. And I've said it on videos, I want you to know exactly where I'm coming from, exactly what I'm doing. I don't want there to be, any way that people could twist this. And even me being totally transparent, leaving all the comments up, even ones marked as spam that are negative, I put out. I want discourse about this, because when people talk about things, they get settled. One thing she said was that, my stalkers did leave a message, and I would agree with her that maybe it was, or not agree with her that it was me, but I was thinking maybe it was one of my friends who I'd given the channel and they were just screwing around with me. But there's no way, because they tell the exact location of the wall. I have a wall in my house which it looks like an animal has attacked it, because I've kicked it and I've thrown stuff at it, and I've not clawed at it, but I punched it. It looks like an animal lives in my house on some of these walls. It looks like a rabid animal, because that's what torture does. You're being tortured, and it turns you into kind of an animal. I've gotten past that point. Where I don't do that, because it'll get me in trouble. It'll get me shot by a policeman. This guy, he's raised the ante. It's become more serious. The only way that I'm raising the ante is just trying to get information out. And I passed 25,000 views last night. 200 views in 2 days or something like that on these videos. I don't get a lot on the single videos, but I've told y'all transparently, I'm trying to just put them out, keep talking about it. And I'll try and make them more useful, because I know a lot of times it's just me speaking from an emotional place, and I've had some, more scientific targeted individuals say that I shouldn't do that. But it's important. It's important people know how this feels, and how you feel helpless. And I don't feel alone. I have friends in the real, I say the real world, y'all know what I mean. I have friends where I am, but I consider these target individuals who help me out and comment, I consider them true friends, real friends, and I'd like to meet them one day. I'd like to meet them, as soon as possible. But I understand the pitfalls of where we are, and how it's and I actually got an invite or something from somebody in my city, a girl's name, who says she's going through this, the exact same thing as me. She thinks her family's being targeted, And I feel paranoid about that. Like, I responded to her, and like, I don't know, like, I'll send emails to her and I'll check it out. But like, I'm not a paranoid person. Like, if somebody needs help, I'm coming running. And it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter even if she is a stalker. Like, I'm like gonna do, like, if she needs help or needs me to, talk her through something or send emails and tell her how to defend herself, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, because if she is a real target individual, like, she needs help, and if she isn't, I can survive it. It's whatever. And she was even like that, saying stuff to me. She was like, they may have already told you about me, and like, so we, can't help each other or something like that. That's what I'm trying to get past. Like, I'm trying to get past the paranoia that we feel on this side, because their side, they know what's going on. Like, they got the microwave weapons, they're screwing around with people that they're calling mentally ill while they shoot them in the head with, directed energy weapons, electromagnetic energy, So I want to get to that point where we're a group, because if we're a group and we stand together, then we can fight this. But if we're all just isolated, divided, we'll be conquered. And so I'm trying to make it as transparent as possible, so maybe other people will follow suit. Like, transparent as possible. I don't know how else I could be more transparent, but I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna try that, because this is my world. This is my country. And like I told her, I said, I wish I was schizophrenic. I wish I was. My family wouldn't be in pain right now. I could take a pill that could decrease dopamine levels in my brain, and I would be thinking on like a normal level, and I'd be calm and not in pain or whatever. But I hear there are schizophrenias where they do experience pain. Like, my post-traumatic stress counselor and my psychiatrist do not believe this is going on. So I understand people who haven't experienced it. I understand where they're coming from. Like, if this hadn't happened to me, I don't know if I'd believe it. I research stuff, and if I see something that's fishy, and I'm sure, like, I research it, and then if I see with my own eyes what's going on, and the general population explanation for the thing is no, this way, and I see that it's another way, I'm going to go with the truth. Like, I'm going to definitely go with the truth. But I just wanted to respond to that and just say, don't be scared. Like, we want discourse. You want people, because most of the people who are saying, hey man, I think you're delusional or whatever, like, I've been looking at your videos. They've also said your appearance kind of changes. It does. I'm being hit with electromagnetic energy, with microwave radiation in my chest. I got up this morning and they had been focusing ground microwave weapons, like military stuff that is like 50 years ahead of its time, or however many years ahead of its time. And they had been focusing that at my chest all night long. Like, I was okay when I was awake. I went to sleep. Your body's defenseless when it's asleep. So I wake up and it feels like, not just like I'm having a heart attack, but like my heart is being actually burnt like a filet mignon. I feel tingling in my arm. So I mean, I understand how that's so cruel, and people can't even believe it. You actually, this is how humans are. We actually have something inside of us that when we find out about something like this, you have an instinct to go against that, to be like, no way is that happening, no way, because it's too scary. That's actually, your survival instinct will actually deny something like this is happening. So I get it. I completely get it. I'm in a position where I know it's 100% true. I look at the testimonies, they add up and they parallel exactly. So I know what's going on, and I've seen this guy at his window with a microwave weapon with a square front, because that's what microwaves come out of. They come out of a square front. So he has a square front weapon, and I saw him in his window. I heard him talking about it in his backyard to a young Hispanic guy who lived next door. They were talking out in their backyard, and I was at my back window listening to him, listening to him talk about it. So I'm 100 bazillion, a trillion, infinity% sure that this is going on. But I understand people who don't. I want them to come to my site. I want them to, if you want to leave a comment about it, leave a comment about it. Write me an email, leave me a comment. If you think that, I'm the biggest jerk in the world and I'm just like making up this stuff and I'm probably hurting this guy's life, say that. It's not true, but say it. Say what you feel. My site and my videos and comments, transparency is important to me because of the situation. Like, we've got to be opposite of what these people are. They hide things. They tell people who are vehicularly stalking something else and don't let them know about the microwave torture. Like, not all the people you see who are doing one-likes to you or harassing you at a store or anything, and I don't have a lot of that. I have a lot of vehicular harassment. They don't know what's going on. Like, they're compartmentalized to know what these people want them to know while they torture you all night long. Like, I'm telling you, this guy, if he told most of these people, like, hey, I'm microwaving this guy in his house, the only thing he's ever done is smoke pot, that's bad, yeah, we're going to need you to psychologically harass him. People would be like, what are you, you're crazy, you're torturing somebody in their house? So this is all compartmentalized like a military operation. I'm not saying military is involved 100%. I'm saying this guy is ex-military, he's ex-army. And so I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I don't know why he would do this. All I know is I've got to do what I've got to do. I've got to do what God puts in my heart, and let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. I'm ready for that, because I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, and I couldn't do anything else. Even if, because it's so bad for our country. It's so bad for the world. And I've seen how just my gang stalking experience has grown like 100-fold, just in my experience, and more people getting latched to it. So I think about all the people who are gang stalked throughout America, in our world, and it's going to get bigger. They're going to start doing different stuff to us. More people, more and more people are going to be targeted. That's just what's going to happen. That's the nature of the beast. That's the nature of this animal. Right here, this targeted individual gang stalking, that's just the nature of it, that it grows because it's a guy, he's hiding and doing it. He's trying to get more people and more weight on you. More weight on you so you'll crumble, so you will go crazy or you'll look crazy. But I just wanted to say, I welcome all comments. And I even thought that, when I saw my gang stalkers or whoever, somebody maybe had done it for him as a favor to my YouTube account. I said, man, this is so specific. People may think that I'm doing it, and that's kind of how you think. You're thinking 100 different ways, like what are people doing for disinfo or whatever like that. But I'm tired of thinking that hard about that, because I think hard about how this guy's hitting me in the chest with a very powerful, illegal, military weapon that people are experimenting with. So I'm transparent. If you want to ask me questions, or you want to say that you don't like me because you think I'm a liar, do it. And I'm not going to get mad. I'll explain to you in a very calm fashion what's happening to me. Transparency is the most important thing to me. Transparency, helping other targeted individuals to not be so hopeless, because there's defenses. Even if it has to be aluminum foil, it has to be aluminum foil. Trying to get people who feel alone to connect. That's why I tell everything about my situations mostly. And what I've shied away from, and I made 2 or 3 videos the other day trying to kind of talk about remote neural monitoring, because I am being remote neural monitored, as well as a lot of you other target individuals. I'm actually going to have to plan that one out, because if I get on a tangent about it, a lot of this stuff is already really crazy. This remote neural monitoring is it's the last level that you're going to be able to tell people about, because the high-pitched sounds, yeah, people can kind of buy that. And then the ELF, which is microwave energy that hurts your muscles, your organs. Remote neural monitoring is a subject where they can get an EEG off of you with this stuff. And somebody had said last night that, they can get an EEG of when you're mad. That's why they want to make you mad, and then they can put it back on you later. And I'm not sure. This is all theory for me, but I'm going to make some serious videos about remote neural monitoring very soon. It's just something I have to think out, Like, I mean, we all know this has to be stopped. And like, I feel like it's worth my life. Like, it's worth my life. My gang stalking has increased because of my videos. You know, I'm more well known by stalkers in the city. But that's good. I want it to be quickened. I want it to get big, because if it's big out in the streets and some police are being lied to or whatever, it's going to get into these agencies, and they're going to see what's going on, and they're going to see how big it is, and some of them are going to be like, this is crazy, and they're going to be on our side. And I really believe that. I really believe that. And like, I'm not stupid, so I don't think everybody's going to fall in line with this. Like, that's a definite not going to happen. All right, well, I just wanted to make a short video saying I welcome all comments. You know, I thank that girl for her comment. I forgot her name, but I thank you. And I think I have some other comments on there saying, man, you just need to, you know, take your medicine or whatever. And I welcome it because I want discourse. I don't welcome it because I'm like, oh, you're right. I welcome it because it does sound like that. That's part of the program, is to make the target individual look crazy while they hurt you. And so it's a very smart program. And it's not thought up by these people around you shooting you with microwave weapons. It was thought out by somebody a little bit higher up, or a lot higher up. And I think they pretty much said, you know, who can we get to do this? Who's going to do this? And who are we going to target? And what are we going to get out of it? So, all right, I got to use the bathroom again. I've been I make these videos and I really have to pee and I can't even hold it in. So, take what you will from that. I love you guys. I really love you guys. And God bless you. For all your comments, for any comments about your question this, question it, research it, do your own research. Don't listen to me. I mean, or listen to me, but then go out and research what I'm saying. All right, guys, I love you, and God bless, and more to come.